I'm a Bengali, so that's why sometimes I can't speak fluently. So I try to explain through my voice. Uh, Sometimes he teach us a beautiful way. So we learn from him a lot. And right now I'm very happy in the college. And 1 year later my graduation will complete, and I will try to crack masters, and I will study in different university. And inshallah, if I get selected in some college, in one college, then I can uh, get my master's degree of 2 years.
Okay, that's really good. Of course, when you're working hard and because you will be getting and getting admission into the master's degree also. I would like to ask more about the master's degree, but before that, I would like to know, like when you were like continuously for 4 years, you were struggling to get admission into a fine arts college. So didn't you ever feel that you should leave this and you should go to some other, or wasn't there any pressure from your family or your friends
No,
that
my
you leave this?
family doesn't fear any pressure. They always supporting me that time, and I don't want anything that time. I just want to select in any college, and I work hard every day. I go to Shiala and practice 4 hours every day, and I practicing a lot that time. Every day I go there and sketch a lots of figures, and you can see some paintings in my room.
Yes.
So few days ago, my college exhibition was held in Kolkata, Gaghanendra, and many people come and encourage us. And that day was awesome because this is my first exhibition was held on Kolkata, Gaghanendra Art Gallery, and there I met Shekhar sir, and after I met IDYM news channel head.
Yeah, that's. Can you just tell something more about your exhibition? You were talking about some exhibition.
Yeah, this is the first exhibition. So the exhibition was so good that time. Many foreigners came here, and they are encourage us, and they learn a lot through our skills and our artworks. They are very happy when they are seeing our art, and many beautiful people are come and share their stories. So how we can increase ourselves, develop ourselves.
Yeah. So, can you just tell that how much time do you need for completing your painting? Sometimes, like you told that your favorite medium is watercolor. So,
Yeah.
normal painting, if you say like you have done with the exhibitions also, what is normally the time required to complete a painting to you?
For watercolor, you just need 2 and 1.5 hours. But if you create a oil painting or acrylic, so it depend on you how you can create a painting. And for me, I create a acrylic painting. It will take 2 weeks for me. 2 weeks. First, we have to create a layout. Then our teachers selected. Then we uh, work on it on the canvas, and after some few days later it will totally complete it.
Okay, yeah. So it actually depends upon like the kind of painting that you are doing. So there is no fixed time for it, I think. If you use the
Uh,
watercolor, there is no fixed time for any painting. It actually must depend upon
you
the kind of painting that you have to.
yeah, yeah, if you choose a
Yeah.
watercolor medium,
Uh,
then it will take 2 hours. It will, if you choose acrylic medium, it will take a lot. If you choose oil painting, then it will take a lot, like 6 months maybe or more. Like Leonardo da Vinci was created Mona Lisa, it will take 14 years or 16 years that time.
Yes, yes, of course. That
It will totally depend on you how you can create the painting.
so yes, so like you just talked about a painting, Mona Lisa, that we're gonna very famous painting, of course. So
Yeah.
do you like because you are an artist and you're working hard on it? So I would like to know like any of your favorite artists that you have, whom you
Right now in this country, my favorite artist is Vijay Iswal and many watercolorists. I know a lots of watercolorists. Vijay Iswal is one of my favorites, and I already meet with him in Kolkata when he was came in Kolkata. So I attended his workshop, and that was awesome. That was life changing workshop for me. So I learned a lot from him, and Amit Kapoor also. Amit Kapoor, Basudev Kamath, and Rajkumar Stapati, Praful Sawant, uh, Rajesh Sawant, Samir Mondol, Sritam Sona Banerjee. A lots of artists are in our country,
yeah,
and in
all the
foreign country,
yeah.
Edus Corey, Victoria Prizetko, and so on. I couldn't recognize their name right now. So
Yeah, so you have many favorites whom you're actually following.
yeah, yeah.
You were talking about masters, so you must have decided something like from which college you will be doing your masters, and any particular stream that you have decided for your master's degree.
I will choose painting department, and the competition is so tough. So I can't say right now which college I will. Uh, so my favorite, I want especially is Shantiniketan and or Government Art College and Benares. I wish my selection will happen in three colleges and JJ also. I never attend in JJ School of Art, which is situated in Mumbai. So I don't know what will happen in future, but we only work on ourselves to develop ourselves. So that's it. No one knows what will happen in
Yeah,
future.
we never know. It actually depends upon like
Ourselves.
the way we get the results, and only after that
Yeah.
we can like go for the college. So what is there must be some entrance exam. What actually is the name of the entrance exam? Can you just tell?
Firstly, we have to crack exam. Then teachers selected you, and you have to visit the Viva. After you selected in Viva, then you have uh, a student in that college. That's it. A BFA entrance exam is like the same way. First, you have to crack the practical exam. Then teachers calling you, and if you pass the Viva, then you are selected, and college will accept you, and you are a part of that college. That's it.
That's great to know because it is actually very different from what we technical people you actually see. We just write an entrance
Like a
and then
joint exam,
we get the college.
or any kind of joint medical like BFA. It's also like that.
But it's a little bit different, as you said. You have to appear for
Yeah.
an interview and the practical, and also it's a little bit different from what we people have actually
I
followed till
said
now.
that firstly, when the video call is going on, first I said that I don't want to say I lost. I invest 4 years to get a
Yes,
chance in college, in art college. So that's it.
yes,
Many
of course.
people said to me, "You lost 4 years." I don't want to say like that. I always said I invest 4 years to acquire the skill and to enter this college. That's it.
Yeah, of course, it was never said because many of the people sometimes, when we fail in the exams in the college, we have to take a like gap of 1 year and all. So people see that you are wasting in 1 year, but actually, if we look at their career graph and all, they have actually invested their 1 year. It is not that they have taken a gap. People say that you
Yeah.
are wasting your time, but actually, if you use it properly, we can always go ahead. And like you are going ahead now, you are and you have also decided what
Also,
next.
um,
You have already decided your college.
also 2 years later, I was selected in Viva, and that time I was rejected in Viva. After 2 years later, I again selected in Viva, and that time I got a chance and I selected in college. So in the middle 2 years, I was disqualified, but I don't even I disqualified. I again enter entrance, and that time I was not selected. Third time, fourth time I was selected. So it was a really that time what I faced. I only know. No one can understand what I feel at time.
Yes, yes. It's difficult for others to understand. It's only when we experience we understand what are all we going through. But I
Yeah.
would like to say that you're really a hardworking person and also with strong determination. You never believe in stepping back. You just
No.
believe that okay, we have to go ahead always, and you have to
Yeah,
work,
yeah.
and that's what we have done. Otherwise, like most of the time, people, like for 1 year or 2 year, they will be trying, and after that, they just give up. So you don't have those. You are just like, okay, when you have decided, you have to go for it. So that's really great to know. And yes, like I was asking about your teachers. So you who are your supporters, your inspiration?
My inspiration, my sir, Kaushik Chatterjee, and who was always inspiring me, who always said to me, Akash, you have to go far. Don't be like our teacher. You have to become an artist. What I did in my life, you do not follow. I always tell you have to go afar, and he uh, um, he always guided me. And few years ago, he was said go to Saurabh Bosu, and I go to Saurabh Bosu, and he was teaching me a beautiful way. After that time, I was totally changed. So Saurabh Bosu and Kaushik sir, both teacher are my truly inspiration.
Yeah, of course. And like, yeah, I know you're a student and you have a long day to go, but still, according to you, what is your biggest achievement till now?
My biggest achievement is cracking the entrance exam.
Wow. And
And
yes,
meeting with my inspiration, Vijay Vishwal, watercolor artist.
wow. Okay, okay, that's great. And just, I would like to, a little bit, I would like to know about the career in fine arts. Like, what are all the career options that are available once you finish your graduation or post graduation in fine arts?
Actually, it's totally depend on you how you can see yourself. Like if I tell you what is the career in writer, if you choose a writer as a career, what is the career on writing a book, or be a dancer, be a singer. It is totally depend on you how you can see yourself, and how you can see 10 years later how we'll reach there position. It's totally depend on you. This is the beauty of this type of career, because you don't need to identify what is the career, what is in it. You have to dig in yourself, and you have to identify yourself what you can do in your life.
Yes, of course. We have to we have to see what we'll be doing in our life. And as you were talking
You
about,
become a great, you become a great artist, or become a no one know what you are doing right now. Both two things happen. One thing, you become a great artist, or other thing, no one know you. That's it. That will happen in this field or any kind of creative field. If you look a musician, only few people know that type of musician, or others are struggling in their life. So these things are happening in this type of creative field.
yes, in fact, it happens in every field. It depends upon how we are going through our life, how we are taking up the opportunities coming to us, and how we are using those opportunities.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if we don't manage everything properly, we don't manage our time, we don't manage our stress, and also yes, everything just goes out of the way. Let it be in any field that we are working. It's not just about that. And yes, like you were telling about, like, from 10 years from now. So, where do you find yourself after 10 years from now?
I want to see myself after 10 years become an eminent artist. That's it. And I want to create a lots of painting, and I don't want to see myself as a big one. First, I have to create a lot of work. Then people will love our work, my work, sorry, my work, and they made me. That's it.
So you want to be an artist. And yes, yeah, now you are an artist, but can you just tell, like, how were you in your school days? Still at that time, you were the same, or you had something other in your mind to go for higher studies or any
In
other
my
thing?
school days, I was a very lazy guy. Most of the time, I was still sleeping on the bench, and I read in back bench that time. So teachers can't see me. I all the time sleep on the bag, and that's how I enjoying my school days. And when the tiffin period came, I used to play with my friends, and that day was awesome. School life is the precious life in our
Yes,
whole
of
life.
course. Yeah, school life is always precious. So you're very lazy as you sit on a backbencher, but still, there is like when we are too small, we are small. Even then, there is some kind of like we have a liking for some kind of career. Or there are parents, of course. Sometimes the parents said that yes, you have to become a teacher, you have to become a doctor. So what's in there? Such any kind of pressure or any kind of just liking in your family for choosing a particular
My
career?
mom and dad always said to me, my mom and dad always said to me, what you like, you just go on it. And don't think about us. Just go on it and uh, do 100%. And what will happen, don't think about that. My parents always supporting me when I was totally breakdown when 4 years ago. That time my parents was really helped me, and they don't pressurize me that time. They always said to me, "We are with you." That's it.
So yes, of course, your parents are your greatest supporters, I can say, because yes, of course, like yes, I was actually trying to find out this answer because it's that 4 years when you say when you are struggling. So we need support from our family. That is the greatest thing that we can be having. Of course, like you said, your parents were your greatest supporters, of course. And yeah, yeah. So nextly,
Sorry, I think video is paused, so I can't hear you.
there is some disturbance. Is there some disturbance from my side? Are you able to hear me?
Hello.
Yes, you're back. I think yes.
Uh,
Now,
the
okay.
video was paused, so that time I can't listening you.
Okay, that's the case. So I was just saying that yes, your parents were your greatest supporters, and because of them, you are here, and you're in a arts calling as you aspire to be. And yes, before ending the session, I would like you to give a small message for all the viewers, and especially the young ones, yeah, the youth of the country who want to be artists like you. Any special message you would like to?
Yes, I just want to say that if you do something and if you want to do something in your life, then don't look in the back what people will say you. Just look on the front and do whatever you want, and don't think about too much. If you want, if you think yourself, if you can do, then don't think about what people others said, and always go far and do it. Just do it, and be a disciplined guy. Don't be a lazy guy, and always make a to-do list in every day and try to follow it, and it will really help you to develop yourself. So if I see myself back 4 years or 6 years ago, I completely change. I every day try to follow my to-do list, and it always helping me. So that is my long message. Upcoming generation is, if you do something in your life, then don't see and don't think what people others says, and you just make your dream to try to fulfill. That's it. And I want to tell our young generation parents, please help your kids, and uh, please support them, and listening them what your kids try to be. Don't force themselves, because I want to suggest the parents, because your life is, try to encourage your kids. Don't try to force a lot. So that's it.
So yes, thank you. Thank you for the wonderful message. And in fact, yes, you gave very important message. Firstly, we should not be listening to the people. We should be doing what we want. And especially, as you said, the parents should support the children in whatever career they want to. That was a very powerful message coming up from a youth of the country, a person, Akash Nahar, who is a third year student of the Finance College. So thank you, Akash, for joining with us and sharing your wonderful story with us. Thank you. And also thank you to the founder of IDY Group of Companies, Ravi Shankar sir, who could make this show possible, and the two women working behind the screen always, Dino Lasmi and Zainab Ma'am. So thank you one and all associated with this show.
I
Thank you very
want to really thank you, Ravi Shankar sir, for hosting this great live session with you, and I'm really happy with this live session. Thank you very much
thank you.
for
Thank you.
joining with me and get a chance to uh, say something.
Thank you.
Thank you.